Okay, so I said in my last video that I would show you the cos lettuces updates. Now these are going to be my tacos. Look, it's all a learning process. You got to keep going when it comes to gardening. Not everything's going to make it. Still having some trouble with some of the broccolis, just not really growing. It is winter, by the way, so just because a packet says planted at a certain season doesn't mean it'll sprout in that season. Same thing here. Strawberries are a good example. There's this strawberry here. I can't remember what strawberry it is. I will get better at this as the more I garden, I'll get to know my plants and how each one behaves. So this particular one mostly is focusing on its leaves, and there's some new leaves coming through. This is a little parsley. It's just going strong. It's really putting its roots through. And I have to show you this as well. The bok choy. Now it's getting eaten, but I can't find any grubs. I don't really know what's happening to them. They're getting a bite here and there. I'm actually thinking that's more a bird bite rather than a bug bite, because just where they're at. Now there are some sparrows in here. So I don't particularly know, but I have found a bunch of lizards all throughout the garden. There's tons of them, so maybe they're managing it, because every time I check this for bugs, they're gone. There's no caterpillars, nothing. So I think they're managing it for me. I'm not sure, but that bok choy is still growing huge. Just goes to show what a little bit of TLC does. Like, it's growing so much better. I come and touch it like every day. Maybe I'm transferring energy. And my snow pea, I have picked plenty of snow peas, but check out how big this snow pea is. It's as big as my hands. I'm letting about two of the biggest pods, the first ones that sort of showed, I'm letting them grow fully, and I'm going to actually, this is what you call, in the Bible it talks about first fruits, to sacrifice your first fruits to God, and I think there's a lot of belief in that. So this is my biggest, strongest, healthiest, meaning first fruits. I will put these in the ground to grow. So that's what I mean by sacrificing first fruits. So not just give the best to myself and only myself. I'm gonna get a bigger, better, stronger crop if I put my first fruits down first. And because it's been getting a bit heavy, I have been cutting off a few of these. I've eaten probably about, maybe close to 12, because they're just growing so fast now. So yeah, and I don't want it to topple because it is having trouble clinging on this, and we've had a lot of wind the past 3 days now, about 2-3 days, pretty big winds. It's still gripping on quite well, but it's struggling. And here is the big giant pot that I'm going to put my first fruits in. So, and the passion fruit, I was a little worried that it wasn't growing, but this is new foliage. It's growing very slowly. You just watch, come spring, it's probably just going to shoot up and I won't know what to do with it. But, giving you an update on that. Now something did die, sort of. Well, it's struggling pretty hard. So that's still doing well. My new parsley's doing well. Kumquat, it's got more fruit on it. I actually plucked one of the fruits off it. Think I'd give it a boost, and it sort of looks like it's produced even more fruit. So, don't know, but it's doing pretty happy. I think it's loving this new pot. So everything else, and the apple tree still doing well. Carrots still tiny. My biggest broccoli is actually still my biggest broccoli. Okay, and here at the back here is what is not making it. Well, two actually. Here's the packet. So first off was this Nasturtium Flame that I bought for 50 cents. So it was a type of watercress. So don't know, it hasn't died off completely. So I'm just going to leave it in the pot and just see what happens. It may come back. I heard it creates citrus. So I don't know, just being a bit silly. I'm putting in some orange peel, just can't hurt if it's already dying. And celery, I drowned it. Gave it too much water. So I think, yeah. I haven't been coming out into my garden every single day. Most of these plants, I'll water them every second day, even some of the seedlings, just depending on the day. So I don't really know what happened, but I came out and this is what it looks like. It's looking a bit better than yesterday. It could still come back, it's still green, so I'm not just going to chuck it out straight away unless it really doesn't make it. It's not even healthy enough to feed the guinea pigs. And cherry tomatoes, look, winter, sprouting again. You know, they do come back. They just keep coming back. And same here. Now I'll move these ones off too. Oh, and just an update. What was in there, which I think is possibly, it's either a watermelon or an apple. I have planted it in its own itty bitty pots and it's growing strong. So doing well. And look at these broccolis. They weren't doing too well, so I did resort to putting dynamic fertilizer on them, purely because I do know the soil is deficient, no doubt about it. Most soils will only have NPK, so pretty much 3 minerals. That's all the plant gets given. They need more than that. So I'm still working on the research, finding a way. I did hear that leaves can help, but they really need to be composted for a long time because it takes a long time for it to break down and then become available to the plant. Not to mention your soil organisms, they've got to establish themselves, and it's a lot harder to do it in a pot, especially since I'm trying to do a back to Eden kind of approach. And in here, just doing it to get my guinea pigs some more greens, is I pretty much bought a bird mix, which by the way, that is millet, that's oats, it's the grains that we use for our flour and bread. So, of course, because these are pet food, I don't know how they're being grown, if they're being grown with pesticides. Some animals have a better resistance than us humans. I have no idea. But I'm sprouting this because it was labelled for animals to eat. And to be honest, if you can tell I won't get any more milk cartons. But this is my last milk carton. But yeah, I think that will grow and sprout. I've been giving them guinea pigs some carrots and they pretty much only eat the carrot tops. So, yep, oh that's right, and strawberries. Forgot what I came here for. Okay, so this one, if you can see, has fruit. And it's been fruiting, this has been like this for like a month now. See, this one is more focused on producing fruits rather than leaves compared to the other one, which is only doing focusing on its leaf foliage. Could be a lot to do with where it's located, I don't know, but it's still doing healthy. See, there's another 2 flowers under there. I don't know if you can see that. There's just one, there's 2. See what I mean? There's 4 fruits on this. I actually broke one of them off because I thought, oh, the plant needs to establish its roots better and more foliage. I wanted it to stop focusing on the fruits, but it's going to do what it wants to do. So yeah, that's an update on the garden and looking forward to what spring's going to be like and really getting to have a fresh vegan garden. By the way, broccoli. This is the weirdest way. Have you ever seen broccoli grow like this? It's not what you imagine. But then again, I'm not growing it directly in the ground, so I'm not surprised it behaves differently. And it's a little bit on the purple. So I think this one's just going to go to flower, which is not bad because it just means that I get seeds. And those seeds can, well actually I planned on growing it for seed, to be honest. I was umming and ahhing, but then I've eaten broccoli. I'm not a huge fan of it. Apparently you can use it for broccoli rice. Got to experiment a bit more. I still prefer, not broccoli, cauliflower. Cauliflower. I definitely like broccoli. But yeah, that is where we're at in the garden. Alright, bye peoples. Happy growing and eat healthy.